today in Warrington with Holly Ikin. Now, Holly is a director of Pageant Girl, but she's also a former winner of many pageants. So, Holly, thanks for joining us today. Can you tell us where modelling actually started for you? Did it start with the pageants?
It did actually. When I was 18, I started competing in different competitions, and I think they can often have a stereotype, of what they might involve. But what I found was that I was given the opportunity to travel all over the world, and I got to do stuff that I never expected to do. And so I started from that, and then just got more experience, worked as a model and all sorts, really.
What else have you done apart from the pageants then? Because obviously you're a director now, so talk to us about the pageants that you're a director for.
Well, whilst I was at university, I was competing in the pageants, and got to go to America, the Philippines, all sorts. But then obviously, whilst I loved the industry, I wanted to find a way to make it work in a sense that I could actually work in it rather than it being a hobby. And I knew how much potential there was there, because there was only a handful of competitions in the UK, and there's so many girls who want that opportunity.
So for all the girls out there that sort of are models, or they're interested in entering pageants, what would you say to them? What tips would you give them?
So many different tips, but the best thing is just to enjoy it, because if you don't enjoy it and you're going with the mind from I'm only here to win, there's so little that you can get from it, whereas there's so many different opportunities you can get by being involved in something like this. Is kind of go, enjoy it, and make the most of everything that can come from it. That's what I did, and 5 years down the line, I have Miss Teen Great Britain, Miss Galaxy, Miss Intercontinental, and I've also just opened the dress studio, which sort of has the pageant dresses. It's the first pageant specialist boutique in England, so all sorts can come from it.
So what about makeup tips? Could you give the girls any makeup tips, or what would you have in your handbag? What would you always go out with?
In my handbag? Oh, lip gloss, of course. No girl is complete without lip gloss. But I think for makeup tips, in the modelling and the beauty contest sense, is just to be natural. And, if you always wear a lot of makeup, then fine, do it, be yourself, but don't feel that you've got to pile something on because that's the way you think it has to be, because it's definitely not the case, and age appropriate. So if you're younger, again, don't think you've got to have false eyelashes and fake tan and all the rest of it. Be a teen.
Any final advice that you would give to young girls out there?
I would always tell girls just to follow the dreams, and to remember that everything happens for a reason. I had ambitions and dreams, and maybe they didn't work out for whatever reason, but I believe that I wouldn't be doing what I was doing today if that hadn't happened. And I love everything that I do now, so everything definitely happens for a reason. And if you want to do something, to go for it. Maybe when I was younger, I didn't know how to go about that, and I was fortunate enough to have my mum to say, right, well, we're going to do it then, come on. And so just that sort of self-belief that it's hard to have as a young girl, and the confidence.